السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. إن شاء الله النهاردة بإذن الله هنتكلم على النيجاتيف نمبرز النيجاتيف باورز النون نيجاتيف باورز. هناخد شوية رولز كده مهمة. يعني at first let's talk about non-negative integer powers. Non-negative integer powers. What do you mean by the word non-negative? Non-negative means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and so on up to infinity. This is called non-negative numbers. We have the first rule, a power n, where n belongs to the non-negative numbers, which means a times a times a times a times a dots n times, where a is repeated as a factor in the n times. Number two, or the second rule, a power 0, that means 1. Any number raised to the power 0 which is equal 1. And now let's talk about negative integers. Negative integers. And if we want to define the negative integers, we can say that a power negative n, that means 1 over a power n. Again, a power negative n, which means 1 over a power n. And also we know that a power n, that means 1 over a power negative n. For example, if we have 3 power 2, that means 1 over 3 power negative 2. And also if we have 3 power negative 2, which is equal 1 over 3 squared. And now if we have a power m equal a power n, can we say that m equal n? We can say that m equal n where a belong to our difference 0, 1 and negative 1. Again, a power m equal a power n, we can say that m equal n where a belong to our difference 0 and 1 and negative 1. For example, if we have 3 power 2, 3 or a power 2 equal a power 3, or we can say if we have 3 power 2 equal 3 power x, we can say that 2 equal x. So if we don't have the base doesn't equal 0 and 1 and negative 1, so it's equal 3. So the power of the first base equals the power of the second base, so 2 equal x. And this is the first rule. And we have a second rule which says if a power n equal b power n, then b equal n. B equal a, sorry, not equal n, b equal a. Yes, for example, if we have x power 3 equal y power 3, then x equal y. So we can say b equal a where n belong to 1, 3, 5, 7, which is odd numbers, and absolute value of a equal absolute value of b where n belong to even numbers, which is 2 and 4 and so on. Why? Because the odd numbers, as we say, protect the negative sign, and the even numbers can't protect the negative sign. For example, if we have x power 2 equal y power 2, then absolute value of x equal absolute value of y. And that's all of our rules. Let's move to our questions now. Yes, concentrate with me and follow me step by step, and be careful please. 3 power x minus 2 equal 81. Okay, so 81 we can say it's 9 by 9. 81, 9 by 9. And we have the left hand side is 3 power x minus 2. 9 can be written as 3 by 3. And the other 9 can be written also as 3 by 3. So we have 3 power 4. And we have there 3 power x minus 2. So if the base doesn't equal 0 or 1 or negative 1, you can say that the first power x minus 2 equals the second power, which is 4. And then we can find the value of x and say that x equal 4 plus 2, which is equal 6. And now the second question, root 3 power x minus 1 equal 9. Yes, again we can say that 9 is 3 power 2, and we have there 3 root 3 power x minus 1. We can solve this question by two ways. The first way, we can say that root 3 power 2 can be written as root 3 all power 4, because power 2 can be cancelled the root and became root 3 power 2. And then we have root 3 x power 1 x power x minus 1. So root 3 doesn't equal 0 and 1 and negative 1, so the first power, which is x minus 1, equals the second power, which is 4. And then we can say that x equal 5. And this is the first way to solve this question. Another way to solve this question, please concentrate with me very much, that we can say that the root can be written as half. Yes, again, can be written as half. So 3 power half all power x minus 1, which is equal 3 power 2, which is equal 9. And then we have half times x minus 1 equal 2. And then we have x minus 1 equal 4. And then x equal 5. And this is the same result of the first way.